YouTube? What it do? It is your boy back with yet again another video. Happy Halloween, everybody out there. It's definitely a Halloween day today for us. Even though it's in the morning time, ain't nighttime yet. But we're gonna be doing a video today on. I'm gonna have a list of players that I'm gonna give you guys, and I'm gonna have a list. There's gonna be 3 categories you can put these players in: superstar, all-star, or star. And joining me on this is my kinfolk Will. What's up, man?
Good, back here chilling.
And I got my boy Jay. What's good?
What's going on, y'all?
And returning, got my boy Thomas out there with the crisp.
Big time.
Kobe Bryant.
What up?
back.
What up? Oh, I thought you about to say my beard. My bad. It's the background. My bad. My bad.
Fellas, so I'm about to start this debate up with you guys, man. This was like I said, this is a video that I think me and Daryl did before that I couldn't get up, man. It's about 2 hours long. So I guess I'm gonna redo this video with you guys. Gonna give you guys a list of players. Okay, we're gonna have a debate up in here. So these list of players, you guys just let me know if it is a superstar, an all-star, or a star.
And trash is not an option. Can you trash? Can say trash?
Hey, one of these might be trash, bro. I'm not gonna tell you who it is.
If we say Paul George, I'm gonna have a fourth answer.
Oh my god!
You know what I'm saying?
All right, but y'all ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
All right, man. First player is Russell Westbrook.
Superstar.
I was about to say, let Will go first on that one.
I already know he's gonna say superstar, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I put that first.
Putting the ball in his hand, I mean, he can control the game, good or bad. He can
Right.
But I did give him a superstar. He can average a triple-double easily. For him to be a more positive superstar is taking it to the basket instead of the jumpers. He doesn't have a jumper or a consistent jumper, so it's good. It'd be better for him to just keep taking it to the basket. Everything else as far as rebound and assist is decent, but on the offensive side, I'd rather him just take it to the basket. He can beat anyone to the basket. Don't settle for the jumpers because when he's constantly shooting and his jumper's off, like it is most nights, to be honest, it just hurts the team around him.
What you got, Thomas?
Man, I'm going straight all-star. He's no superstar for me. And if I want to go back a little further, I put him as almost a healthier D Rose. D Rose was kind of doing the stuff the year prior to what he was doing before he got hurt. And you think about that 4 or 5 year run D Rose had, he had a little better jumper to make a three just a little bit better. I say that because even then I wouldn't at the time that D Rose would have kept on. He'd been a superstar, but obviously he got hurt, stuff like that. I think superstar. I don't think he have it as a superstar. For me, it's on like 6 or 7 in the league. He is a really good all-star. Now, if he do get a good jumper, and develop that a little more, then he could be a superstar. But he like right on the brink for me as superstar and all-star. So for me, like I said, it's only good 6, 7 in the league. Mm-hmm. I'm not even saying 10. He's right under superstar, but he's still an all-star to me.
What you got, Jay?
What's the ranking? Is it superstar, all-star, star, or superstar, star, all-star?
Yeah, superstar, all-star, and star.
Yeah, he's all-star. But I mean, I'm looking at it like, okay, when KD left OKC, and they essentially handed him the keys to the organization, they didn't get out of the first round. And obviously, we can make the argument about talent, but they got Carmelo right away, and I think Paul George came after they got rid of Oladipo. So they had some talent there. I feel like if you're a superstar, you should be able to at least advance deeper into the playoffs when you're looked at as the guy, because there was an argument back and forth between, him and KD, who's the alpha male, who's the superstar type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
So when KD walked, it was kind of like, okay, now we get to see what Russ can do as far as being elevated to that superstar level. And I didn't see him do well enough to really consider him to be in that top tier. And of course, he goes to Houston with James Harden, who people may argue with a superstar. I'm sure that's on your list, so we'll talk about it later. But they still didn't really do well. But whatever success they had was mainly on the shoulders of Harden and not so much Russie. Russie kind of took a back seat when he went to Houston. Not to say that he didn't play well, but he just wasn't the guy that the offense was facilitated through. So I can't consider him a superstar because when he had the role, when the light was green and he was given the keys to the car, he didn't really show his ability to elevate the team to do more than what they did, which was, I don't think they got out of the first round after KD left. So I just can't put him in that top tier. Man, but that doesn't mean he's not good. I mean, he just not. I wouldn't put him as superstar.
Yeah, true. I put him as star, bro. I'm saying not playing. But had Josh killing me. I was gonna put him at All-Star too, man. It's kind of like what y'all touched on with him. To me, what makes a superstar, man, is not just their overall effect in the regular season, also factor in the playoffs. I used to have an argument with this guy all the time, man. When he's arguing, we used to have a debate over Carmelo and Dirk. And he was like, the first thing he'll go to is, oh, man, look at Carmelo's highlights and stuff. No, that's regular season. And if you want those stats out there, Dirk's a whole lot more efficient than Carmelo in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Carmelo's, I think he's never shot an over 45% for his career in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? His field goal, everything it drops in the playoffs. And so that's why I say I look at their overall effect, not just regular season, but also in the playoffs. And his number, like Jay said, since without KD, you being the guy, your numbers have dropped. You know what I'm saying? And so, especially if y'all see what he did this year. I know a lot of people say he was hurt. Okay, that's cool. But still, that doesn't answer for the other previous, 3 years that you were by yourself. And so that's why I say, I give him the All-Star now. He's still, like Josh said, he's still good, puts up the numbers, solid, and all that stuff. Yeah. I just don't feel like he can be the best player on a championship team. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he has to be either at best second. You know what I'm saying? He was the second best this year behind Harden. Y'all see how far that got him. He almost got put out the what was it? Who they play when they play Oklahoma City? Was it first round?
Yeah, first round.
Got put out in the first round. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I said I got to put him at All-Star. All right, this probably gonna be easy for y'all right here. So the next one I got is Blake Griffin.
Man, now
what's below star?
Yeah, just a guy.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, his peak. What was he?
His peak, he was.
That's why I wanted to see what you were gonna say with that one.
At peak, put it like this: at peak, when you think if you add in the time when Chris Paul got hurt and he became more of a facilitator, you could kind of put him at a superstar because now he was then. I'm gonna tell you why, because then he was giving you the points, right? He never really gave you rebounds. Them was just kind of rebounds he was just kind of getting. So he never been a 10 more rebound guy. But he was starting to facilitate when Chris Paul especially injured that leg when he was with the Clippers. He got more than 5 assists, and then he kind of got a little jumper, started hitting the corner 3. So for that little ram in the playoff series, right?
Hold on, now that Blake Griffin you talking about, Thomas? That's Detroit, the first year Detroit Blake Griffin right there.
And that last season with the Clippers too, because Chris Paul got hurt. He got hurt. And so that's why I say you could put him on the borderline from All-Star to superstar, right? From star to All-Star or whatever, right? But right now, if you just looking to sell tickets, he might be a sub-C star.
He's just a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you put him right there with Andrew Drummond when he was when Drummond was in there. It ain't really nothing. Ain't nothing to write home about. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I go to the game, but it ain't like I'm really turning on the TV for it.
Yeah. Exactly.
And that's if I already got tickets or somebody gave me.
Somebody gave you? Okay, all right.
No,
I'm with you, man. Peak All-Star. Like he had flashes where he can kind of be, like you said, kind of be that superstar. Like he fingers almost touching it. But peak All-Star. Now he's a star. He's still a name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just not the the same player as he was a couple years ago. Because like you said, I think his best season was that first year with Detroit, where like he was in the conversation for most improved player that year. I think. Well, like his number was
good, but he had came in like that was this year he got hurt too. So
yeah, this year,
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
What you think, cuz?
Just the guy.
I'm not disrespecting him like
that. But I give him start. He puts in work. Been able to. I think that. Yeah, and that's a big gift nowadays because it's just I guess he was mainly playing with athleticism for so long instead of playing more of a cerebral style. So his body's starting to turn on him. So I think that's causing him to get injured more and just to have those struggles. But I give him basically a star for now. If he makes the All-Star, it's because the East is down. But I just give him a star.
What you got, Jay?
Yeah, he's a star. You can see him trying to develop other parts of his game when his elevation starts to diminish a little bit. But I felt like he just waited a little bit too late. But he's not trash. He's not just a guy. He's a star. He'll be a good third or fourth piece on a championship team, I think.
Yeah.
So I think if he's
much,
just right, because he's not a defender. He's not, like Tom said, he's not going to average 10 rebounds a game. A lot of his was off putbacks and stuff like that. He's not going to be a dominant rebounder from that perspective. But I don't want to shortchange him and say he can't play no more because he can. But he just, you can't build a franchise around him at this point.
Okay. Hey, Jay, I think you don't like this one. Next player I got is Dame Lillard.
Superstar. Next question.
Yeah, superstar me.
That's just a guy.
All right, y'all. I'm holla at y'all.
Everybody got superstar on that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
I give him superstar. I give him that.
Okay.
I give him that. Yeah, I give him that.
Oh man, y'all ready for this one? Next player I got is Paul George.
Yeah, he's a high school second string.
That boys on Hoosiers.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, remember I was telling y'all, like, man, I was real close to putting him down the star. Because I was like, man, like I said, his impact in the playoffs, like in the regular season, all that stuff is good, man. Like you were saying last week, Thomas, last time, like, yeah, you can, you look cold in the mug in the regular season. You know what I'm saying? Had that 1 year where he was a top 3 MVP candidate, all of those stuff. That's cool. But what are you doing in the playoffs?
Nothing.
Like, bro, you playing as I'm playing better than you in the playoffs. I'm at the house. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, this don't make no sense.
Yo, when you shooting and hitting the side of the backboard,
Bruh, I've never seen, and consistently was doing it. Not just one time.
Yeah.
He did it multiple
And
times.
you know, on the side too. Yeah.
No, every once in a while, like, okay, I hit the side of the backboard, I'm rushing, the shot clock going down or something. Nah, bro, you hitting this mug with 14 seconds left on the shot clock, bro. Like,
no, but you play off Pito, so I mean, that's how it go.
Bro, he came up with that, man.
How you nickname yourself?
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
They call me playoff Pete. No, they don't. Ain't nobody ever called you that. What are you talking about?
You looking around like, who called him that? You called him that?
Was it you? You called him that?
Like,
who started that?
No, they be calling me that all the time.
Which I got him as?
I would say he's a star.
I want to say star.
Yeah.
So
he gotta be. He the same realm as Blake Griffin. He got to be in the same realm.
Ooh.
I mean, he probably a little over Blake Griffin. I'm gonna tell you why he's a little over Blake Griffin because of
the
his
injuries.
style of play with injuries and he could play defense and stuff like that. But if you just go off consistency wise, he's not a superstar. He's not an all-star. He's in that realm of just being a star on that team. He's just on the team for right now until he actually make a difference. He ain't made no difference. He ain't made no difference,
Shots
man.
Fired. He's speaking the gospel, but it's shots fired.
Yeah.
Tom, is he lower? Like if you got like a tier of stars, is he like in your lower tier, your upper tier? Like where
he's probably in the middle towards the lower end. And that's just
okay. Let me ask you a question: is he top 15?
Because you got to go. No, I don't think he's
Top 35.
Dang, go by top 20.
Dang, y'all.
I
I think he can be top 20, 25.
He said 25. Jesus.
Yeah, I don't. No, because if I want to go off just numbers,
Mhm.
I'm gonna put Zach LaVine and Devin Booker.
Oh no, I can't do that.
You see what
I
I'm
can't
saying?
do that.
If I'm going off numbers,
Devin Booker, yeah, but Zach LaVine.
Dang.
Dang.
why I say Zach LaVine? Because Zach LaVine had to go from Minnesota where he was a top dog, right?
Yeah.
He got injured. They pretty much said, "Oh man, he broke his ankle. He never be the same. Come back and prove himself again in Chicago."
Yeah,
So,
but I mean,
no, numbers wise,
those numbers
wise,
but those numbers are hollow in Chicago though, and they're not
Right.
in.
Yeah,
And
they are.
you in the East.
Yeah.
they're hollow in Chicago, right?
Yeah, I would say they're more
Paul George numbers is. Oh, we already winning. I take this 3. I just so happen to make this 3. Now my numbers are pushing. Now my numbers up. Paul George will play cool in the first 4 minutes. After that, that's it. He already riding somebody's coattail, in my opinion. So I'm just saying he's about top 25.
Okay. This
Yeah.
is why.
That's just my opinion.
That's why I make out this subject, bro. This is debatable right here. I like this.
Damn.
All right, so everybody got him as a star. Okay. Oh man, I can't stand this guy. Next one I got up, man, is Draymond Green.
Just a guy.
Jag.
Man, I know Jay asked me why I was with the video only was over 2 hours. Bro, I went on a rant on Draymond Green. I'm not gonna do it here. At the time. This dude, I was telling because Terry asked me one day why I don't like him or whatever. I said because he's that dude that when we would hoop at the park, bro, you had that one guy on the team, bro, that be talking all the noise, but everybody else is the one doing the work, bro. Like, bro, I'm guarding you, bro. If you talking to
Patrick
me,
Beverly.
Yeah, exactly. He's exactly like he's a 6'9" Patrick Beverly, bro.
Yeah.
And it's just like, bro, that kills me. It's like you do like if Clay was out here talking noise or Steph talking noise, okay, y'all out here dropping 30 in 2 seconds, bro.
Right.
Respect.
Right.
Bro, who are you, bro? And then this year when you was the guy, what happened, bro? You got the number 1 pick. You know what I'm saying?
Quadruple single.
Yeah, quadruple. Who's that? Charles Barkley.
Yeah,
bro. Like I ain't trying to hear that from you, man. Yeah, I got him.
Nah, he's trash.
I'm being nice by saying star.
Nope.
Only why I'm saying star, he is a name. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, of course,
just a guy.
Boban's a name. He
is just a guy. You're right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you doing more talking than the guy doing the work, bro. Like, come on, man.
Nah, man. It's like I would respect him more if he just understood, like if you know what you are, that's cool. Be in that role, but don't talk like you more than that. And that's my issue with him is that.
Thank you.
And I get he's a passionate player. I get that. That's cool. But don't go talking like you're more than what you are, bro. You can be that dude that's a passionate dude, like who brings that energy. That's a glue guy. Those guys are important, by the way.
Yeah,
bro. I can name a ton of glue guys that were just like you said, doing a job, but when out here talking like they were Jordan, it's like, bro,
exactly.
Like
that's my issue.
When he used to get into it with Charles Barkley, bro, like these kids today don't know Charles Barkley, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right. They think of TNT Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they're like, oh, y'all don't know what he's talking about. Draymond got 3 rings, bro. Did y'all see Charles Barkley?
Yeah.
This dude was a AJ Mon's ass for breakfast, bro.
Exactly, bro. Yeah. Like, if they comparing you to Charles Barkley, bro, take that as a compliment, bro.
Yes.
I throw shade like, he ain't got no rings. Okay.
You wouldn't either.
You were just the best player on Charlotte this season, bro. Calm down, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that.
When they took them 3 guys away.
I don't know about that.
What's that?
Devontae Graham would have. Devontae Graham was balling.
Oh yeah, you're right. My bad.
I don't know about that.
I want to apologize to Devontae Graham.
Yeah, put some respect on his name.
Yeah, my bad. Put respect on that man. Now he out here balling, bro.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, like bro, like I said, I want to rant about this dude, bro. I can't stand Draymond Green, bro. He just that one dude that constantly talk noise. He the little brother that talk noise when he got 3 big brothers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro,
get him
fighting. It's like, get him, Like, we beat you up, bro. You didn't throw no punches. What are you talking about, bro? I don't want to get out of fight. But yeah, what you got, Matt, Thomas?
Oh man, for me, because he a name, I respect him because he got 3 wings and because I guess getting 10 assists and 2 rebounds can be your job. They can be your job, right? Because all you gotta do is pass it, and they gonna shoot.
Don't make you a star though, because you do your job though. I'm sorry.
No, but I have to put. It don't make him a star, but I think he do play. If we just be honest with you, talking a lot of trash. He played whatever little stanky role he got. He played pretty good. He get under people's skin,
bro.
That's
true.
We got
Robert Horry played his role too, but you see Robert Horry talking like he was Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. He just it's the talking. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that's the
Star,
part that
gotta
get me.
we gotta put him in the Star. We don't really
No, we
want
don't.
to. No, you're
No,
right.
we
We
don't.
don't. No, you're right.
Thank you.
You're right. Now,
So pretty much
if anybody in the top 30, that's Draymond for sure. You know what I'm saying? That's That's him for sure. So,
Absolutely.
like I said, because he can get you, 10, 10, and 10. And he can be a facilitator. If I just go by everything that he really can do, he can be a facilitator. He can run a second unit. He can play defense, from 2 to 5, depending on, and so he could do it. So he got, he in a star. So that's all I got. I don't want to talk about no more.
I ain't saying no more.
All right, let's go to the next one,
more.
y'all. Let's go to Luka the Don Doncic.
I mean, do you have to make an All-Star team before you can go to the Superstar? Oh, he made it last year.
He
made
made it.
Superstar. Next question.
AJ,
Superstar.
for the folks watching,
That's
he was a
superstar.
starter and he was All NBA.
Yeah.
Only in his second year. Really was supposed to be a
First team-
two-time All-Star if you want to be honest.
First team All NBA.
Yeah, our first team All NBA. He really supposed to be a two-time All-Star. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all want to be real.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm putting that dude as superstar, not just because I'm a man.
Oh, he's superstar.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a
You
superstar.
can't. I don't even know why you put him on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a superstar for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
man. So everybody got him a superstar. This is gonna be interesting. This is Jay and Wheels got here. Jimmy Butler.
I think I said the line right.
Oh no, he ain't nowhere.
Superstar head ass boy.
Yeah,
Jimmy Butler?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So numbers, he's an All-Star.
Impact.
But
Superstar.
his impact, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The work he puts in, he drugged that team to the championship. Like, Jesus.
I say it's kind of hard with this one.
Yeah,
it's not hard. He's a superstar.
Yeah.
I put him
superstar as well.
But I mean, everybody's criteria is different, right? Like, if you looking solely at numbers, he's not. But if you looking at total impact, the way he elevates his teammates. Yeah, we saw that back in Chicago, all the way through Minnesota and to Philadelphia. And you saw how much JoJo's still crying about him leaving Philadelphia. He's been gone for a year. So you see the impact that he has on the team. And that can weigh more because when you're able to galvanize more than one guy to elevate their game, that impacts things way more than you scoring 4 or 5 more points a game. Yeah. So I look at him as a superstar, and he's kind of has his own niche in terms of, what you would, I guess, criteria as a superstar to be. But he checks off the boxes to me.
Yeah.
I agree. I think if you look at numbers, you might say, we put him down here, but his overall impact of how I need to take over the game scoring. I need to take over by getting 5 assists, 5 steals, and 1 half. Or I need to do this, or I just need to say I'm just key in on this one person and shut them down. So I think his overall impact has got that because of that. You know what I'm saying? He got to be a superstar. Yeah. And he got heart, man. He got a good heart. Yeah. He got a real heart, man. So
if you look up heart in the dictionary, they got a picture of Jimmy.
You know what I'm saying? With that mustache, you know what I'm saying?
Roll that boy.
Yeah, he's glad to get out the bubble, man. Get all that fixed up.
Yeah.
All right, man. This next name, man, I definitely want to get y'all opinion on. Kyrie Irving.
Ooh, good. That's a good one. I don't want to go first.
I got my opinions on him.
I wouldn't.
All-Star, middle of the pack, All-Star. Because just from what we've seen in Boston, Cleveland, I have him middle of the pack. For Brooklyn, for them to do great next year, he's going to have to know his role as if he's going to be the scorer or be a scorer, he got to make sure he do that. If he's going to be a facilitator, he has to make sure he does that. But it just feels like at times he's overstepping his area, and that ends up negatively affecting everyone on the team. Because that's what happened in Boston when he was there. He was trying to do a bunch, and then the team struggled. he's hurt or he leaves the team starts balling and everyone is know what to expect from each other, and they're off and running each time. So I think that's for me, it's middle of the pack All-Star just because of how successful other teams has been without him.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Jay. I'll let you go.
I was gonna say All-Star also. He's got superstar talent, but I think he's an All-Star. I think his worst enemy is that he idolizes Kobe so much that he thinks he's Kobe.
Yeah,
and he's not.
No,
Kobe.
You're not Kobe, bro.
You could try to be Kobe. You can dress up as Kobe on Halloween, but you're not Kobe. And I think he's not a good leader. I think he wants to be, but I don't think he has the real makeup to really be that. His expectations in terms of what he wants other players to be is not realistic, I don't think. And I think he just kind of has a mentality that, if y'all not doing what I want you to do, I got to take over. And it's like, you don't have to. Like, if you could just trust your teammates and know that every teammate is not the same and understand the biggest thing about being a leader is understanding who you're leading and that you have to lead people different from one person to the next. And so what works for one person may not work for the next person, et cetera. That doesn't mean you quit or give up. You just have to kind of figure out, how do I talk to this person? How do I get to this person? That type of thing. So I don't think he understands that piece of it. And so I think he kind of has this like a blanket method of leadership, which turns people off, and then they don't want to play with him. And so you saw like what Josh was talking about, how the Celtics went to the Western Eastern Conference Finals, almost made the finals when he got hurt, because they played as a team and they understood what each person brought to the table and did the best they could to accentuate those things and not try to, make it to where Kyrie's dribbling the ball for 22 seconds and then passes the ball with 2 seconds left for somebody to shoot. It's like you have to do a better job of being a facilitator, particularly the fact that you play the point guard position, even though you're really a combo. You have to be able to facilitate and understand, like when Jimmy, like what Tom was talking about Jimmy, understanding when do I need to be more aggressive on the offensive end, when do I need to be more aggressive defensively, when do I need to be more aggressive facilitating. That's part of leadership, is understanding, having a pulse on the game and knowing when you have to do certain things to impact the game in different ways. And Kyrie don't know how to do that. So, he had a great example in LeBron that I think he was more pissed off about how he thought Cleveland was his team before LeBron came back. And he didn't want to give up that, the keys to the car. So he's more focused on trying to outplay him than actually learning from him and, learning how to be a leader, learning how to do things the right way and using that to apply it to Boston, which we saw that didn't work. So I think he's got superstar abilities, but he's an all-star.
Yeah, I ain't got to say nothing, man. He's straight all-star. I think he got superstar handles. I think he got superstar get you to the rim. But like you saying, even though he's a point guard, more of a combo guard, he really don't average more than 5 assists. And for me to have those type of handles, right, KD can really average like 6 or 7.
What you've done.
But I'm saying for him to have those type of handles, right, those type of handles and collapse the defense into you, you should be able to say, you know what, today I'm not going to take it in 3 or 4 people. I'm going to kick it open to this guy right here. Now, of course, it's up to that guy to hit the shot. But that's letting you know, saying, okay, we know he could dribble in and get the shot out, get the pass out to the right guy at the right time, making the right decision with that pass. So I think because he doesn't know himself, and you're right, because he idolized Kobe so much, I don't know if he want to be the best handler, the best going to the finishing with a different type of layup package, turn around hitting them shots or hitting them threes. I don't think he knows who he is right now, right? As you know what, this is what I am great at, but I need to work on this, or I need to do this and that. So I give him an all-star too.
Okay, we got less than 10 minutes, y'all. Yeah, I got him less. I got him an all-star barely because you already know how I feel about him. I don't think he make nobody better, man. Yeah, he's more of an annoyance than anything. He's a locker room killer. You see they had those reports that came out in Brooklyn about how they were already kind of, well, I just found this out too. I didn't know that they really didn't want Kyrie, but to get KD, you had to get Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they had a bunch of reports talking about that. And I was like, well, that's starting to make sense because you saw the impact he had that first season. A lot of different reports coming out talking about they didn't know about Kyrie and this and that and this. And, you know, he just kind of getting on everybody's nerves and stuff. And it's like, yeah, it sounds familiar. He did the same thing in Boston. Like Jay said, you think you're a leader, bro, but you're not doing it right. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to go about it like Kobe and you know, other people. But see, the thing is, Kobe and like Jordan, guys like that, like Jay said, eventually trusted their teammates. You know what I'm saying? And picked them up and elevated them to the level that they made it to. You know what I'm saying? And Kyrie does not do that. You make people not want to play for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The way you carry yourself. But yeah, I barely got him at All-Star. So we're gonna try to run through these last a few, bro. So the next one I got is I want to get your opinion on this one. Zion Williamson.
A star right now. He get his body right, stay healthy, bump up to All-Star, do it consistently, make his team better around him. Boom, superstar. I think he has potential to be that superstar. But right now, I just give him as a star.
I agree. Brandon Ingram to me is better. He's developed his game a little more, and so Biotic came around and took over. So you're right. He had a good 15 games at the end of the season where I'm averaging 20, 22, and 8. You know what I'm saying? But you know he about as tall as me right now. So unless he played that Shaq or even Dennis Rodman, where even though I'm small, not Shaq. I mean Charles Barkley or Dennis Rodman. I'm small, but I get these boards type of thing. You know, he's only gonna be about 6-7 boards. But you know he could play. You know he definitely got the body for it. Just got his body got it. He really need to be like a Karl Malone, where I'm big, but I'm so stocky and strong. You just can't do nothing with me. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to get like the little baby fat out for you for real. Because right now he just still kind of got baby fat on him. That's just to be honest with you. He just always been a big guy. He just always been a big guy. Now he just got turned to muscle. But yeah, you're right. I think that's the star right now.
And I will say this: New Orleans is the place to go to lose weight now.
Yeah, right.
Living in New Orleans now, all that.
The right things and rights.
All that temptation walking around there, bro.
The right things and rights get you right.
Man,
I ate some Papa those the other day, boy. I'm still full.
All right,
guys. I would say star as well.
Okay, let's go to the next one. The Joker, Nikola Jokic.
All-star for me. Yeah, all-star for me.
All-star.
Yeah, all-star.
Bro, he's creeping up to that superstar, man. Like,
for sure, I agree.
People are sleeping on this dude. I'm talking about snoring, bro. Like this dude is a monster. I got all-star right now. Like I said,
on the cusp.
Yeah, he right there on that cusp of being a superstar, man. All right, the next one, De'Aaron Fox.
Star.
Barely, I guess.
Ooh, man.
I would say all-star. And I know it's easy because don't nobody watching damn Sacramento games, but that boy can ball. Like
he
can ball.
He can hoop.
I blame this year on Luke Walton, bro, because they had a way better with what's the coach name? What's the coach name he had last year? Because he had them. Was
Vogel there? Not Vogel.
Not Vogel. I had his name. I got his face in my head. I can't think. I had the name. Crap, I can't think.
Black
of it
guy?
now. Yeah.
No, it wasn't Gentry. It wasn't our.
No, that wasn't Gentry. No.
I know you're talking about though.
Is it a black dude?
No, it was a white guy.
No. Yeah.
He was a defensive coach, I think, for Houston at one point. Dang, can I think of that dude's name?
It's Sacramento. You don't know.
They don't play defense in Houston, so I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, when he was there, their trajectory was going up. And it's like soon as Walton get there, you got hearing about Buddy Hield don't want to be there no more. De'Aaron Fox kind of digressed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's just
I like De'Aaron Fox a lot.
I like De'Aaron Fox too. I just feel like they need a better coach, man. I'm not really a big Luke Walton fan, but he's not good at communicating and adjusting, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just I don't know. But
anything.
For right now, I got him at star, but he can't be an all-star though, man.
That boy, nice.
I think he would have been an all-star this year if they'd have kept the old coach. I think he would have been.
He was balling in the bubble. That dude was balling in the bubble.
I ain't watching. He was Sacramento, so I ain't watching nothing.
Yeah. I forgot he was in the bubble. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That boy was balling in the bubble. He was keeping him alive. They wasn't
winning,
but he was keeping him alive.
You need another person over there. Yeah. Next guy we got is Donovan Mitchell.
All-star.
I got my All-Star.
Yeah.
Star.
He
He's right there.
How
I
does
think
he-
he's right there with Joker. He's an
Yeah, he
All-Star.
creeped over that All-Star line. I feel like he
He's
creeped over
right
that All-Star
there.
line, especially this year.
Yeah.
I'm hesitant. Like he's lower tier because I gotta see it again. Like
Yeah.
this bubble stuff really made folks. I'm not saying he's not good, but I'm just saying like we saw a lot of averages shoot through the roof. That I mean, are we gonna say TJ? What's his name? What's my guy's name? TJ whatever.
TJ Warren.
Is he All-Star? Hell no. But he
He's
averaged like
superstar,
40
damn
in
it.
the bubble.
Outside of Miami.
I'm just saying I want to see more. Like
I hear you. All right, next one. This is Jay and Will's favorite guy here, Devin Booker.
What?
I had to
question.
I had to bring it back down. I went straight superstar. I bring him down to All-Star to superstar. So just because that he hasn't done anything in the playoffs yet, so he get to the playoffs and do something, then I will bump him up to the superstar. But right now, until he gets to the playoffs and do something with that, then he'll just be that high tier All-Star.
I agree.
I put him mid-tier All-Star. I'm gonna say high tier. I probably say mid-tier. Like I said, he got to get to the playoffs first. If I put him in a high tier.
Yeah. He over Paul George. He over Paul George. So I don't
absolutely. That's not shots. Paul George know that too.
So quick question, real quick. I know we ain't got a lot of time. Let's say something happened and for some reason the Mavs fell out of the playoffs. They didn't make it.
Mm-hmm.
We wouldn't call Luka a superstar?
Well, Lucas still made the starter as an All-Star starter, and he was
All NBA. Yeah, in first team.
Do we think it's fair to assume that if they wouldn't have made the playoffs, he wouldn't have made first NBA?
He would have made it.
If they would have fallen out of the playoffs, knowing they had like was a 4 game lead going into the bubble, if they would have fell out of the playoffs,
that's like a 7 game lead.
He still would have been first team.
I think so. I think his overall performance all together. I think he's a.
Well, you know what? You're right because they said the bubble didn't.
Bubble didn't
do nothing. Yeah, his overall performance. Overall performance.
The only thing the bubble affected was Memphis not going to the playoffs.
Well, that's not their fault, by the way.
Yeah, I know. All right, next one we got is Jason Tatum.
You
gotta factor in all the Tatum.
Yeah,
so you better break it down.
Temper Tatum and Afro Tatum. High tier All-Star.
He's All-Star.
Yeah.
Me too. I got my All-Star. All right, and last we got Trae Young. This is gonna be interesting.
Just a guy.
Yeah,
I give him a star.
Yeah, he's just a star, man. He's just a star.
Yeah, I give him.
I think if you want numbers, you want the second coming per se of Steph Curry, shooting here, shooting there. He could dribble all, right with the quotation, air quotes. You put him a star, and this. But let's be honest with you, Mavericks. We didn't want Trae. We didn't want this guy, and I'm so glad we traded. We switched these picks. You know what I'm saying?
All right, y'all. That was the last of them. Thank you guys for rocking with me.
Yeah,
for those watching, please like and subscribe to the channel, guys. Please like and subscribe. The likes will definitely help with the algorithm of getting the videos out there. And with that being said, guys, we be out this piece.
Later.